In this video, I'm going to be talking about a hill of foreskins. Sounds strange? Don't worry. All will be revealed. Pun intended. There's so many hills and mountains in the Bible which serve significantly in the history of God's people. There's Mount Ararat, where Noah's Ark rested. There's Mount Moriah, where Abraham sacrificed Isaac. There's Mount Sinai, where God gave the 10 Commandments to Moses. There's Mount Carmel, where Elijah prayed down fire from heaven. And then there's Mount Zion, where the temple of the Lord would be located and where the city of Jerusalem would be situated. You probably know or would have heard about all those hills, but do you know the story associated with the hill of foreskins? Joshua chapter 5 verses 2 and 3 records, "At that time the Lord said unto Joshua, Make these sharp knives, and circumcise again the children of Israel the second time. And Joshua made him sharp knives, and circumcised the children of Israel at the hill of the foreskins." Foreskins is our word for today. Now we're reading the Bible, expecting to get answers, but now I have even more questions. Can you be circumcised after you've already been circumcised? Why did they need to be circumcised again? Why was a second time necessary? Understand that removing the foreskin of the penis was a sign of God's covenant with Abraham's descendants. In Genesis chapter 17, verses 10 to 14, and Leviticus chapter 12, verse 3, we discovered that circumcision was a symbol of Israel's unique identity. A physical operation on the body, symbolic of the spiritual operation on the heart. This was an external condition for an internal commitment. This was works motivated by faith. But the circumcised Israelites had shown their unfaithfulness and their faithlessness by not believing that God would give them victory over the Canaanite giants. After all, they were just grasshoppers. And so for 38 years, that generation of Israelites wandered in the wilderness. But they died. And then Moses died. And so now this new generation of Israelites, under the leadership of Joshua, would need to comply to the command and commit to the covenant. It was here at Gibeath Ha'araloth, meaning hill of the foreskins, that they renewed their covenant with God. You'd be happy to know that you are not physically required to cut, to chop, or to snip anything off. But as a follower of Jesus Christ, you still need to be circumcised. The prophet Jeremiah declares, "Circumcise yourselves to the Lord and take away the foreskins of your heart." In case you need to be reminded why you ought to commit and comply, why you need to dedicate and consecrate yourself to God, just look back at that hill. That hill that serves significantly in the history of all God's people. Some call it Golgotha. Others call it Mount Calvary. It was the place where Jesus Christ died and gave his life for you and for me. Well, that's what I got from Joshua chapter 5. What interesting insights did you get from the chapter? I didn't even mention the Passover celebration or comment on the appearance of a divine messenger. Maybe you want to add something to what I've already shared on circumcision. Let me know in the comment section below and let's continue the conversation. Until next time.
Thanks for watching. For all your queries and comments, questions and answers, observations, applications, reservations and consternations, you can leave them all in the comment section below. And don't forget, sharing is caring. So don't keep the Pastor B channel to yourself. Don't be selfish. Go and tell somebody. Admit it, You liked that, didn't you? Hit the thumbs up button. And don't forget to subscribe to the Pastor B YouTube channel. I don't want you to miss any content, so make sure that you read.